Now, food security here in Canada is, of course, extremely important, and as it is all over the world, but we're actually seeing occurrences in Egypt and Libya and Tunisia where you're hearing a lot about the cost of survival and food in these countries, and sometimes for there, it's not even an issue of safe food, it's simply a matter of getting any food, and it's these same corporations that are dealing with food all over the world. Again, what are some of the solutions? What has to change for us to regain control of our food supply?
Not very much. It's very simple. Food must be taken out of the economic equation. Food must not be for export. Food must become local. Food must be grown inside schools. All education should be around growing food. Children will not become dropouts. Children will actually stay healthy, they will do exercise, they will produce so much food, and healthy food, nobody will ever go hungry, municipalities will get involved, school boards will get involved, PTAs will get involved, children will be more secure, and nobody will run around buying food. So therefore, if Canada alone, if it adopted this system, we are a God-blessed country, huge country with all the water, all the land and resources and potash and everything that anybody wants, we have it. We have a small population, 33 million people, and it's a highly educated population. And the new immigrants come with skills. We can bring whoever we want. We can set up this country to feed half the world if we want to. If Quebec alone were to declare food sovereignty instead of language sovereignty, Quebec will become the leader in Canada. If Quebec adopts this, then other provinces will have to follow. The United States will have to follow. Everybody will have to follow. Because then we are truly a leader. Right now, we're just following exactly what the companies are telling the US, they come and tell us here, and then we have the G20 meetings, and there come the India and the Russians and the Chinese and the Brazilians, the BRIC countries, and they are all competing to produce and export food. There should be no reason for exporting food.
Well, what about for countries that don't have the blessings that Canada does land-wise, water-wise? What about countries in Africa where they can't feed themselves?
Okay, that's not even true. Africa's very rich. Africa's land has got land. Corporations are now buying up land in Sudan and the savannah and places like that. Then, I just was in Jamaica 2 or 3 weeks ago, and 3 million people. Jamaica and the whole West Indian Caribbean island was set up to produce food. Agriculture. That's why there was slavery. That's why there were people from India brought there, go and grow sugarcane. You go to Jamaica, I asked people, there are 3 million people, I said, do you grow any wheat here? No. Do you grow any rice here? No. Do you grow any corn? A little bit. What do you do? Do you have any cattle? They are importing all their food from the United States and feed for animals. What are they doing? They've got golf courses. They've got enormous amount of water. Everybody's working on the golf courses, driving around these caddies, and then if the economy falters, which it has now in the United States, then these people starve. The blacks are still slaves in their own countries. They're supposed to be independent, but they're not. The same thing is happening in Egypt, Iraq, where wheat was first cultivated in the Euphrates Valley 14,000 years ago. Why? Now they have to prove, the Iraqi people have to prove, farmers, that their wheat seed is as good or better than Monsanto's. They passed their own law under occupation. So these are the kinds of things that are happening. I was in Florida last week. Wherever you go, it's just golf courses. And people growing grass, cutting grass, growing grass, putting water every night, no food. So there's no shortage of land, there's no shortage of any materials.
Even California has cut down a lot of their citrus groves and the natural fruits and vegetables that grew in California.
Absolutely. So there is plenty of resources on Mother Earth. Why do we want to produce more food? It's sin. We're told in churches, in religious places, we're told don't take more food than you can eat on your plate. The earth is like that sacred plate. We should not be producing too much food. We should not be producing more than what we need. And that's the way it is. So these discussions should be happening in churches, temples, private community meetings, in the municipalities, the school boards, PTA meetings. People have to take charge of their own destiny. The governments are not going to do it for them because they are corrupt. They are now in the pockets of these industries.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chopra. Your book again is Corrupt to the Core. How do people find you or your book online?
They can go on my website, www.shivchopra, SHIVCHOPRA.com. Shiv Chopra, one word.
Thank you very much, sir.